In this video, I want to give you advice on how to ask for an offer. Sorry, scratch that. In this video, I'm going to give you advice on how to ask for a raise. So the first thing you need to know about when you ask for a raise is the power dynamic. You need to have something that your boss or manager, the other person, wants. And the second thing you need for a power dynamic is you need to be willing to walk away. If you're not willing to walk away from this job, then you don't really have the power. And if you don't really have the power to negotiate, you won't be able to get what you want. Like raise conversation happens weeks, months in advance before you even have the conversation. You have to be competent in your job and give your boss what they want. If you are a mechanic, you have to please your customers. Your customers need to be happy and they like your service. If you're a programmer, you need to develop a great code, provide it to your customers, and they are happy with the code, they like your service. If you're a sales guy, you need to meet your quota, and better yet, surpass your quota, so your boss has a reason to like you. So all of this creates a base, a foundation on which you could use to ask for a raise. Because if you were not a competent coder and you ask for a raise, it's a no-brainer. The boss doesn't like you, doesn't like your service, they'll get rid of you. You want to go? Go. And same thing if you were a salesperson, didn't meet their quota. And the same thing goes if you're a coder and you develop bad code, or you're a cook and the food that you make sucks. So there's no reason for the boss to like you. You first have to be competent in your job. You have to meet, or better yet, surpass expectations. And that takes months, sometimes years, to meet the expectations of your boss. Or better yet, exceed them. You want to exceed the expectations. If you had a number to hit, you should have hit higher than it. After you've done that, the next thing that you need to have is you need to go to other places and have another offer or be interviewing at other places, so you have something to go back to if your boss says no. So what happens if he says no or she says no? If you don't have the power to walk away, then you can't really negotiate. You need to have the power to say no. So if the boss says no and you say no, then you can walk away and get another job. You should have another offer ready. At least be interviewing. If they don't give you what you want, you need to be willing to walk away. And that means having another offer in hand or about to get that offer. And when you do have that offer in hand, you can have a second conversation when your boss says no. So those are the two things you need to be. You need to be competent, and you have to have created a resume. Or updated your resume. You have to gone on a job market, had 5 to 10 already interviews, in second or third rounds with interviews, and had something lined up in your hand or about to be in your hand if your boss says no. You need to be able to say no. If you can't say no, you can't negotiate. Don't ask for a raise if you can't say no. If your boss says no, you should be able and willing to say no. If you can't say no, don't have the conversation at all. Save yourself for another day, for when you are more prepared. I hope this YouTube video helped you, and if you need more advice, reach out.